Hello, my name's Leo Perez from Team Asparagus. This is the world created by Team Asparagus, which consists of myself, Leo Perez, and Curtis. Entering the first area, which is my creation, the objective is to collect a cart and 3 music players by traveling through an abandoned strip mall. After you collect the cart by moving the block as I did, you then enter the mall, which is sealed shut, and you will collect the first item, which is behind a desk. After collecting the first item, you then must make your way through a hallway full of turrets. You can use the shelving in order to guard yourself from the bullets, and that way you don't end up like others, as you can see now. So once you get to the body, you see, you'll then collect a key. This key can be used over at this switch in order to turn off all of the turrets. As you can see, we have several collectibles around, including a health kit for any damage caused from the turrets. The reason we must come here, though, was, as you saw, I just collected another blue glowing item, which was a boombox, the next music player. Our final music player is a phonograph in the next room. Since these turrets are off, you have no worry of them. Once again, looking for the blue glow, you can find our last collectible on top of this shelf. Now that we've collected all of our primary objectives, you then exit the mall, and you must make your way to a collapsing building, which is this blue building in front of me. So since it is a collapsing building, you cannot actually go through the doorway since it has been sealed by debris. In order to get in, you must go to the right of the doorway in through a small hole. Once in this hole, you must travel up a small ramp and crouch due to a low ceiling. Once you're through the crouched area, you then hop onto the next level and exit the building. After you've exited the building, you must jump over this, otherwise you will have to go back around and through the building again. You then travel up the next plank into the helicopter, which will then transport you to Curtis's level. Now that we're at Curtis's level, you can see we have a new objective, which is to check on Arnold in the helicopter. So whenever you walk up to the helicopter, you will get a note from Arnold. If I can get to the note, 1 second here. There we go. So as you can see, Arnold's famous line, "I'll be back," is in the note. Now, inside the EXE, we're having issues with our inventory, but it does work in our creator, so we're not sure what's going on with that. But in order to get off of this plateau we're on, you must take one of our boxes and throw it down, because you will get damaged if you fall into pretty much the shadowy area. So as you can see, I've jumped onto the box, and then I jump off the box to finally reach the ground. So, once again, we have a new population in our objective area. We must collect 7 food or water on the island. So while I was on top of the plateau by Arnold, I collected 1 food and 1 water item. So now I need 5 more. So I can collect the first of our items on top of this here. And once I'm finally up the steps, you'll see 3 water bottles in here. There's 1, 2, and the third one is behind the stairs. 3. So that brings us up to a total of 5 as of now. There are 2 more items that we will be able to collect momentarily whenever we enter our next area. So our next area here is full of turrets, as you can see. So you must navigate your way through the turrets in order to reach the other side, where you can see a food item and a water item. Once I've collected these two, that will give me my total of 7, and I will then go to leave on the boat as it says. So I'm now in my final area, and my objective is now to leave on the boat. In order to leave on the boat, all you do is you walk up to this one, being that it is facing towards the water, and you will shove the boat into the water in order to leave. But before that, we'll take a crate over here in order to get onto the boat next door to it. On top of this boat, you can see a small panel. So let's get up here. Alright, now that we're on top of the boat, on top of that panel you can see this little green glowing area. The green glowing area is another object. It is a set of coordinates. So using the coordinates, then you will be able to navigate the boat that you are about to ship off on. So you can then set sail and make your way back to home.